morning, good morning. Some quick tips on getting what you really want. First of all, folks, number one question for you this morning is, are you journaling? Are you writing these things down? Are you asking yourself introspective questions? And are you trying to actually figure out what you really want? See, here's the challenge I see with a lot of people. We ask them what they really want. I say, what is it you're shooting for? What is your goals? What do you really want? People can't answer that question. It's like having business goals, life goals. It's mapping things out. If you don't know what you really want, how are you going to go after what it is you really want? So one of the tricks that I love when I'm journaling, trying to figure out what I really want, is figuring out what it is I don't want, right? First, start with what you don't want. What is it in your life that you want to eliminate? What do you not love doing? What are the things that drive you nuts? What stresses you out? What keeps you from being productive? What keeps you from focusing on the stuff that you're great at, working in your unique ability, making yourself feel content, fulfilled? What don't you want, so that you can eliminate those things and spend more time focusing on what you do want? One of the biggest things that I see people struggling with when they're trying to figure out what they want is the dreaded, continuous what the other guy has, right? Focusing on what everyone else has. Folks, when we focus on whatever everyone else has, we're never going to feel content, because here's the thing. There's always someone bigger. There's always a bigger fish. There's always a bigger house. There's always a bigger boat, a faster car, a more rare exotic, something crazy watch, right? There's always something bigger and, quote, better than where we are in life. But that doesn't mean that we can't feel fulfilled. That doesn't mean we can't focus on what we love. There are some of the people that are out there in the world doing what they do best, and that thing might seem trivial to the rest of us, might seem inadequate or unnecessary, or not fun, like something we wouldn't want to do. But that's the secret. The thing that we love to do, there's other people that can't stand that thing. And the things that we hate to do, there's plenty of people out there that love to do those things. So when you have things that you don't like doing, how do we eliminate them? Well, what's keeping you in that zone? Maybe you're there because you feel like your mind has told you you can't do better, or you can't leave your job, or you can't create that side hustle, or you can't ask for the better position or earn the better position within the company you work for. Maybe you're content at the place you're at, but you're not content with what you do. Maybe you do something really, really well, and you're afraid to let that out there to the world, to admit to the world that you're great at that thing. Maybe you're embarrassed somehow. Maybe you're, being told by somebody, friend, family, close relative, that those things are silly or stupid or shouldn't be done, or you're not going to be successful in that realm. Folks, we have to focus on what we want, and we have to figure out how to get to it in order to become content and fulfilled in the world, in our little world, not what other people are doing or how they see you, right? This magic of social media thing makes everybody feel small, makes everybody feel guilty for doing certain things, makes everybody feel uncomfortable in some way, shape, or form, right? Because we're not focused on what it is that we really want. So number one, focus on what it is you really want. Write it down. Write it down today, not tomorrow, not later. The time is now to write down what it is you really want. And then right next to it, draw a line, and right on the right-hand side of the page, what I don't want, what I really not want to do anymore. Where am I spending time focusing on things that make me stressed out or uncomfortable or anxious? And then sometimes you have to do uncomfortable things to get more of what you want. That's just called life, right? You have to get uncomfortable. You have to stop comparing yourself to others. You have to stop talking in negativity. You have to leave the drama aside and focus on data. You have to become a great leader. When a lot of us are like, man, I don't want to lead anybody. I don't want to be involved in that. I don't want to learn what it takes to be a leader. That sounds uncomfortable, being responsible for other people. A lot of times to get what we want, we have to do some uncomfortable things. I'm not talking about an ethical or a moral or legal. I'm talking about things that push you outside of your comfort zone. That's why you hear that life begins at the end of your comfort zone, because when you feel comfortable and cozy and relaxed, that's avoiding, a lot of times, going after, aggressively getting what we want. I hope this message finds someone at this point that is in that zone right now, that knows what they really want, knows what they need to do to get after it, knows what it takes to make it happen, but they're avoiding it for some reason. Again, it's uncomfortable. It's difficult. You have to learn something new. Folks, I've just recently, I'm not saying this to brag or impress or any of that, but I just recently got into an email business a couple years ago. Fledgling, amazing, beautiful company. I could barely send a Gmail, right? How do we get what we want? Well, I know that company was going to create a lifestyle, was going to create, consistency, predictability, freedom for me. Wasn't my favorite, thing to learn, but I had to learn it. I got better at it. I grew. I pushed. What thing is it that you want to reach out and get, that you want to grab, that you want to take hold of? And then what thing is holding you back from doing that? Those are the two things you guys need to know in order to get what you want. I hope for you, for the sake of this video, for the people that are watching, that you guys go after it. You take action today. Don't just watch this video and decide, yeah, it's a great idea. Sounds good. I'll do that someday, right? Today, it takes 10 minutes. 10 minutes, quiet, 10 minutes. Bury yourself in a closet. Get a pen and a notepad. Write it down. What do you really want? And what do you not want anymore? What do I not want? Eliminate the nots. Go after the wants. Stop focusing on what other people are doing. Keep yourself accountable and fulfilled, and you will find the freedom you're looking for. You will find the content and the fulfillment and the joy in life that you guys are missing if you get uncomfortable a little bit and go after what you want. Hope you guys have a great day. If this message hits you hard, or you know somebody that's in this zone right now, that they know what they want, they know what they want to go after, but they're having a tough time taking action, they're time getting over that fence, jumping that hurdle, share the video with them. Appreciate you guys. Have a kick-ass day.